All right. So, yeah, we are good to go now. I'm grabbing the slides so I can share. I hope you can see my screen. Okay. So, please, my co host, you should kindly alert me if there's any situation. Uh, put my phone on do not disturb. Okay. All right. So, good morning to you all once again. I hope we are all doing great. We are all doing wonderful well. Um, Thank you all for joining today's session. And as your host, I believe this meeting has come at the right time. And we know the new compensation plan has brought some changes. And with change comes uncertainty. Now, some people have reduced activity. What do I mean by that? Uh, the rate at which we were activating people has reduced drastically because some people are confused and some have completely paused all the efforts that has to do with team building. But let me say this, this is not the first time a business has updated its plan, and it won't also be the last. I believe most of us have experienced this, not even only in online business, but other aspects of our life. Now, the difference between winning teams and discouraged team is how we respond. Okay. Now, this morning, we are responding with leadership, with focus. We are responding with strategy. All right. So we have to be honest. We have to be honest with ourselves, okay? We have to be honest with ourselves. Now many people are asking, is Royal Q still wealth building? I know even we the team builders, some people ask this question, is it worth it? Like, should I still continue to build a team? Most people are asking this question. And what does this new compensation plan, what does it mean for us? Should I slow down? Should I just meet the requirement for every month, or should I do more than that? And some leaders from other platforms are using this moment to confuse people and pull them away. You can all see it. I don't have to cite examples for us to know what is happening. Okay. But here is the reality. A solid company adjusts and updates. Only scams remain the same until they collapse. Now, Royal Q is doing this adjusting for a long term sustainability. There were some leaders who were asking all these questions when the new compensation plan came in. I just referred them to ChatGPT since it's easy to break down things for your understanding. I just told them the question you asked me, go and ask that same question. Just go and type it on ChatGPT. And they will attest to it that they came back saying, ChatGPT says it's the best, so it's for long term, it's for sustainability. So that actually answered their questions. Now, this is good news. It's not bad news because in life, sustaining something that is reliable is good because it's not only focused on short term but long term. Okay, we've been using this boat since 2021 till now. Okay, but we can all see that lately momentum has dropped. Yes, but let's guess what? Momentum is always rebuildable, and the strongest teams are built during transitions. Okay, the strongest teams, they are built during times like this. So guys, let's remind ourselves why we are here. Okay, Royal Q gives people something unique. And what is that unique thing? Can I have someone responding in the chat? Can I have someone tell me what is the unique thing Royal Q has given us? Can I have someone? What is the unique thing Royal Q has given us? I need someone to tell us. How many are we? We are 30. Good. So someone should tell us. Can someone type in the chat what is that one unique thing Royal Q has given us? Hey, no one knows. It's something that is so common. We say it every day. I'm still waiting. Woo! I've gotten so many answers. That is great. Good. Good, 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 good. Okay. We are in full control of our funds. That is that one unique thing you will not find anywhere. Thank you. Thank you, Leader Chadwick. Yes. Also, we are in full control over our trading parameters. That is also very necessary. Okay. So thank you for saying this answer. Yes. Now, it's not only being in control over our capital, but no locks up. Just yesterday, one of our team members was sharing that, oh, this so and so platform, they were making noise, and I decided to explore. I went there to withdraw my money. They said I have to wait for a whole year. If not, he said, is it 35% he can get? They've actually strategized. Do you see it? Imagine you locking your money for a whole year. Does it make sense to you? So over here, we don't have any locks up. Your trading capital is in your Binance. If you said, oh, like I don't want to use the RoyalQ app again, you can just go to your Binance. You don't even need to consult RoyalQ to take out your trading capital. Okay. Daily profit from real market movement. Daily profit from real market movement. Now, I don't know who knows about MTS2 Pro. Who knows about MTS2 Pro? Who knows about MTS2 Pro? Who did it before? Don't be shy. Just tell me because I want to say something and I need someone to be like, oh, yeah, 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 it's true. This thing was done. Okay. When I saw the trading platform of the MTS2 Pro guys, I'm like, ah, but this thing, the average price and the current price and the profit they are telling you you've gotten, the math is not mathing. Like something is not tallying. They were like, oh, leave it. Oh, some of the coins, the price they were giving, that the coins were at that price. When you go into your exchange to check the, or just go to coin market cap to check the price of that same coin, you'll be amazed. You'll be like, hey, is it a different asset? But we know that with the Royal Q app, the daily profits that we make are from real market movements. Nothing is being tampered with. Another unique feature we have is the automation. and low risk compared to manual trading. Now, the compensation plan may have changed, but the real product you and I know is trading. And what happens? It never stops. It's still there. People who are like, yeah, me, I'm not happy about the RoyalQ, what they did, the compensation plan, I don't like it. I said, okay, you don't like it, that's okay. But is the product not working? Is the RoyalQ app not working? Is it not trading for us? Are we not making profits? We are. And you can attest to it with the signals that the signal givers have been providing back to back, both spots and futures. So we must actually shift back to the value we offer. And what is that value? Financial education, technology, smart safe trading, community support. Now, once your mindset is right, your energy will return. It all has to do with our mindset. It's a very powerful tool. That is why you don't see me sharing floating losses. Because when I share that floating loss, what will it do to others? It will bring their spirits down. But when I share floating profits, oh my God, you see people, hey, this is wow, that's a lot. Oh, it would ginger someone to actually go and even look for capital to trade if they don't have capital to trade, or if they have even closed their mind on trading. So our mindset is very, very important in team building. If you don't have the right mindset, forget it. You see someone commenting, lamenting over their losses for how long? Like, how long will you lament over it? You lamenting, has it brought back the money? No. So, guys, we have to rebuild our team's momentum. And how would we be able to achieve that? Or how do we do that? We have to go back to product value. We have to start sharing our trades, our results, our growth. Last time I saw Robotech sharing two different leaders. Is it two or three different leaders on different occasions? They've ranked up. Very beautiful flyer and also a video. It's so nice. It's so beautiful. People are making profits, but they don't want to share. Let us share results. So the people out there uh flying away with news that, oh, RoyalQ is dead, though. Haven't you heard it? Oh, it is dead long time ago. Will prove those people wrong. Once they see the result, they'll be like, I thought they said RoyalQ was no longer there again. No. Then once they see the results, they would know. People do not follow compensation, they follow results. It's the results that will drag them in. Now, our personal activity before team activity. What do I mean by that? Be the example. Attend calls. Share chart analysis. Show your trading. Stay consistent. When we move, people duplicate our movement as well. If I see the way Brother Yima, Coach Musa, Coach Mo, Leader Chadwick, if I see the way they they come out of their way and do presentation, I'm also challenged that, Doris, what can you also do to help the community? So when we move, people duplicate our movement as well. Now, reviving our old members. Reviving our old members is very important. Let's send them a message. Hi, I want to update you about the new plan and hear what you need. Like, what's your support? What do you actually need me to help you with? You'll be surprised to hear them reply you that, oh, I didn't know. Like, you are, oh, please, thank you. Please help me with this. Please help me with that. They'll renew their account. So let us revive the old members. Not everyone you reach out to would mind you from the beginning, but just ignore it. You know, when we started RoyalQ, we were using copy traders. Then we moved from copy traders by using our own trade settings. We have gone through a lot. If I said I should name the settings, there are a lot that we have seen, we have used. Gone were the days we just picked any coin and trade. We trade blindly. But now we have learnt a lot. Now you think the old members that were there during the time of floating losses and stuff, they'll just come and I'll just pick any coin for them. No. Now we trade with a lot of knowledge. You know that, oh, we have the top 10 coins. These assets, they are really strong. Okay. You know they have a market dominance. You know their market cap. You don't just go picking any coin for your team members. So our personal contact will bring these people back. Now let us learn to build community engagement. Encourage our team members to join Zooms. Comment in the groups. On Revolution Group, I can mention the number of people or tell you the names of people who comment in the group chat. Some people will be like, oh, no, me, I'm not those type of people. Oh, I always like to stay quiet. I'm those type. That's how me too I was made. God created me that way. So I'm like that. I can't change. I just have to be at the back watching you people. Imagine if all of us, we behave like you are behaving. Be honest to yourself. Will the group be sweet? Please answer me. Imagine the way you behave on the group chat. If everybody is like that, will there be any excitement or will there be any vibes in the group? I need some answers in the chat. I'm waiting. I hope nobody is sleeping. How many are we? 42. So I need answers. Oh, Leader Chadwick, you are in the building. Welcome. I need answers, guys. If everyone is just quiet, minding their own business, they are like, oh, Leader Doris, yeah, she is the parrot. You know, Leader Doris and Leader Aminata, they can fool. Oh, just let them fool and let's watch. If we also decide to behave like you, we are like today, Leader Aminata, Leader Doris, no comment, nothing, nothing. There won't be any excitement. Do you get it? Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for the answers, the sincere answers. Thank you so much. The group can freeze. Okay, you can see. So, guys, everybody will sleep. So, let us try to comment in the group. Some people, even if you post something, they will not play or read and react with emoji. But when you go and check the number of people that have read the message, you'll be so amazed. So, let us build that community engagement. Let's share our progress. Now, people stay where they feel connected to. Last time I heard someone saying, oh, do you know this business we ran to? That excitement is not there. Oh. Everything is just slow. They've turned off chat, nobody can write anything. It's like there's nothing, no momentum. It's, I think I have to come back to RoyalQ because I'm feeling sick. I'm like, nobody sacked you. You sacked yourself. So anytime you are ready to come back, we will accept you. But maybe the way we treated you at first, we won't give you that VVIP treatment. You will be down because now we have people we are giving the VVIP treatment. So you will go back. The queue is so long. Okay, so guys, people stay where they feel connected. If there is no connection, like there's no activity. Now, weekly action plan for everyone. If you're a team builder, you are not just a team builder, just you are just there. What are you doing to help the community? What are you doing to help us build the team? The word explains itself. Someone is bringing mortar, someone is bringing this blocks, someone is bringing that, someone is bringing shovel, someone is bringing water. So we have to build the team. And the weekly action plan is very relevant in team building. Every member should talk to 5 people weekly. If you're a team builder and you are not doing this, you are not doing anything. Share your daily results. I have a lot of team members or community members that have saved their contacts and I see what they are doing on their status. Sometimes I don't get time to view status, but once I get the smallest, like the little chance, I try to, you know, let's share our daily results. Let's attend minimum 2 calls. Follow one trading strategy. Add value in the group. If you have your personal group, add value there. If it's the community group, add value there. Don't just be there idle, doing nothing. So this is the weekly action plan for all of us. 1, let us talk to 5 people weekly. 2, let us share daily results. 3, let us attend 2 minimum calls. 4, let us follow one trading strategy. Then 5, add value in the group. Do you all like this weekly plan? Do you all like it? Or you're like, Leader Doris, you are talking too much. I believe you all like it, right? Give me some reactions. Like, don't just be idle. Don't just be quiet. Okay, guys. So let's look at the compensation plan. Now, the new plan prevents misuse and supports real builders. You can all attest to it. I wish Leader Linus was on this call. It has really pained me he's not on this call. He came to me privately and said, this new compensation plan, this is the prayer God has answered for me and my team members. And I'm like, really? As people are crying, saying they don't like this, you are excited. You can imagine the number of people that we have, like Leader Linus. Because I said, now my team members are enjoying their handwork. So this new plan, it prevents misuse and supports real builders. It rewards consistency. It rewards leadership and sustainable growth. During the bear season, we had a lot of V6 leaders, global partners. They left to other Ponzi's. In fact, I talk with a lot of evidence. Okay, I just don't say things that are not there. Some personally even contacted me with all these stupid Ponzi's. I told them I'm not interested. If BTC has dropped down, it doesn't mean I should stop using the RoyalQ boat. You go alone. I don't care how much they are paying you. I'm okay here. Then you know what happened? When the market started correcting itself, then they were coming back again. They don't have shame. Coming back again. This time around, lie, you will not get it, oh. You will not get it. This new compensation plan, it brings us balance so the company can last long term. This plan favors people who build with integrity. Integrity, not hype. Not hype. Oh. It favors people who builds with integrity. So this is our advantage, guys. Now, let us know our leadership responsibilities. Leaders don't wait for things to be perfect. No, you don't wait for things to be perfect. Leaders step up. Leaders bring clarity. Leaders communicate. Leaders don't disappear during changes. Then they return back when the storm is over. They're like, oh, finally, thank God. Oh, we didn't leave. Oh, we were just testing waters. We were exploring. Like one of my leaders said. He said, oh, I just went to explore. After you went to explore, you've seen it now. They say you can withdraw after 1 year. Your own money, oh. Imagine. Yesterday, I was there when I came across a video on YouTube. I don't know how come it just popped out like that. So I decided to play it, and I had some of our old team members who have gone to this new business. And when I played one of their slides, it was saying, you go and buy the assets, then you bring it onto the platform. I said, what nonsense is this? You buy, if it's BTC USDT, you buy it, then you come and put it on the platform. So it means the money has left your control. It's no longer in your exchange, it's with them. Then they are giving you returns on it. Then you're like, it's automation. Are you serious? Are you mad? Like, I said, oh, this is serious. Oh. And one of the robots, you can only trade 5 pairs on it. So I'm like, so these coins that you are trading on RoyalQ and you're claiming floating loss, floating loss, floating loss, these are the same pairs you are trading there. So that place there is no floating loss. Hey. You see, the Bible said this, that lack of knowledge, our people perish. Indeed, it's very true. It's very true. So guys, let us stay calm and focused. Our teams will follow us with confidence. Now, every business go goes through seasons. Just like the way we have 4 seasons in Europe here. We have the winter, the spring, the summer, then the autumn. And all these 4 seasons, we experience different things, and our way of life during these seasons differ. Like this time around, you cannot go out in Europe wearing just a sleeveless and a mini skirt. No, who dare you? The weather is the weather is talking to you. You you don't dare do that. Why? Because the season in which we are is extremely cold. That if you're not careful, you can't even feel your fingertips if you don't protect them well. So it's just like the business we are doing. Every business goes through seasons. And you have to know how to go through those seasons as well. This is our rebuilding season. And we are rebuilding stronger than before. Momentum is something that can be rebuilt. Teams can be revived again. Growth can be restarted. Now, the story we will tell in 2025 will be powerful, but only if we don't give up now. All right, I'm going to take some questions, but thank you all for joining, and together we rise again. Can I have some questions? If you have any question or any contribution, please raise your hands up. Raise your hands up if you have any questions concerning team building or what we've just discussed. Or you can type it in the chat if you are shy for us to hear your sweet voice. Just type it in the chat. Unfortunately, when we are closing, that is when people are joining. Okay, Leader Mokwena, please unmute yourself.
Thank you so much for the meeting, Leader DorisAngel, and greetings to other leaders present. I'm KG Mokwena. I'm connecting with you from Pretoria in South Africa. So I've been around with RoyalQ since 2021. So based on my observation, leaders, is that from the beginning, we have been led on the business building side by people who somehow had the pyramid scheme mentality, those that we've been counting on, especially like from the African side of the globe. Leaders that we've been looking up to mainly have been people who were here for taking, for instance, for the take. And I'm of the opinion, Leader Angel, DorisAngel, that RoyalQ wouldn't have came up with the kind of modifications to the compensation plan the way they did if there was reciprocation from people who were receiving massive rewards from the system, for instance. That is, those leaders would have actually assisted RoyalQ in controlling massive people who were getting into the system. So I'm speaking to you. I personally actually am not happy with my availability in a level of actually contribution in building RoyalQ. But I know that RoyalQ is the genuine business, and it is the solution to all the crises we have in the blockchain space. And I'm of the opinion that there are people who somehow wanted or still want money like oxygen. So as a result, those people dominated the space of RoyalQ, even how it was actually sold to many that came on board. So now, leaders, according to my assessment, is that, okay, there are things personally, just to highlight, that keep me busy in South Africa here, offline, and that business related. It's, it's because of opportunities that I have, for instance. And as a result, I find myself so busy in those things because you are required to be there. However, with RoyalQ, it's a quantitative board. So in this phase, the people that I work with, we are also looking at making sure that as the market crashes, we increase our quantities, our crypto quantities, that is the portfolio. For instance, I'm looking at the way Bitcoin is moving, and this is an opportunity for us as it goes down to see to it that you accumulate more, for instance. So when you trade quantitatively, it means as the market crashes, you're not more prone to profit taking as such, but to increasing the quantity of the Bitcoin, for instance, so that one day when you look into your Bitcoin position, when you look at it, you will see that you are trading, say, for instance, with more than 0.5 BTC or 0.6 or 1 point something BTC, 2 point something. Gradually, over a period of 10 years, you'll find that you are even trading with maybe more than 6 Bitcoins or higher, depending on your trading capital. So I agree with you, Leader DorisAngel, on your main question as what must we do? Financial education is very important. And also explaining what blockchain is to the people that we bring on board. Looking at RoyalQ as a product of artificial intelligence that is also rendering a service, for instance, I'm of the opinion that when the community becomes more solid, RoyalQ in future may even issue their own coin, for instance. And that is going to be like ICOs, those who know how things were actually prior or around 2016 and so forth, during that season of ICOs and so forth. So now, leaders, we behave the way we do because we are disappointed by those that we've been counting on in this space. We've been building, the business, even sharing the successes of leaders that came before us. And that has carried us to a certain extent. But the way the business has drilled into the compensation plan and came up with modifications, they are looking at sustainability and also long-term business partners that today, you are here today in this meeting, you know deep down in your heart that this is the best business, and you will now be earning according to your contribution, for instance, what you bring to the table, for instance. That is what is going to be happening going forward. So maybe we need to think of this as a great reset, meaning that don't do RoyalQ according to the former glory. Understand that there's something that is going to be worked out from within you as you continue to engage with people, giving them correct education and exposure to blockchain technology, where the world is going with this industry, and then building this business with focus and understanding business partners and showing up according to what you want to achieve. I don't know how many leaders in here solely rely on RoyalQ as the source of income. And I know majority of those that have actually worked against RoyalQ were mainly relying on RoyalQ as their sources of income, majority of them. So that is why the impact they have created by, working against it and decampaigning it and so forth has gotten the atmosphere the way it is at the moment. Now, Leader DorisAngel, the issue of sharing floating loss is education. It's important for floating losses to be shared because when you look at BTC, even though it's crashing now, its floating loss is sustainable. So it's important for people to know the difference between Bitcoin and altcoins, for instance, and what is happening with market capitalizations of different assets and so forth, so that when people choose cryptos to trade, they understand the risks involved, for instance. That's part of education. With RoyalQ, there is nothing to hide. And with myself also, I know very well that I haven't done much, but I've benefited a lot from the system, but I haven't in terms of ROI, but I haven't really done justice in terms of promoting the business and so forth. I am yet to promote it. I am yet to build it. And even profits that I generate from other things, I continue to build my portfolio, but I haven't been available to literally, equip those that I bring on board, or even reaching out and so forth. I haven't started actually building the business in South Africa here. I haven't started doing that. And I know the day I start, it's going to be awesome. So I'm excited about what the company is doing for us as the community, getting rid of the chaff, because the way monies were drained out of the system by default, simply by you reaching a certain level and you continue to milk the business, but your heart, it's not with the business. Where your treasure is, there will your heart also be. When you continue to milk a cow, even when blood is oozing, it's on its knees, and you continue to milk, even though you see that it's no longer whitish, what is coming out is reddish, you're causing harm to the system, but you don't care, because some people are just possessed. And no matter how you give them your hand, they want the whole arm. And they say, what about the leg? Just give me the leg, at least you still have one to stand on. Some people believe in, they're parasitic. That's why they go into platforms and they will run them down until they disappear and all those kind of stuffs. And if they can have someone as the face of a business, they will use that person, knowing very well that the ultimate end is going to be destruction, but at least they will have gotten something. They don't care about the future. But when you look at RoyalQ has the best interest of its users, subscribers at heart. And that is why they are doing what they are doing. To anybody who joins RoyalQ today, selection of coins is going to be done differently, simply because we now have experience with regards to the crypto dynamics and everything that has happened. When you think of 2020, 2021, Elon Musk, Donald Trump, their manipulations played out also in 2024, 2025. Just like that, business partners, and all we need to do is just learn from what transpired. And now going forward, trade what you see, know better, and take informed decisions with regards to your entries and so forth. Let me take you back to 2021, 2022, even 2023. Do you remember we used to place margin calls just according to the drop range, for instance? You'll check at maybe, let's say 30% down, and you'll just be dividing, thumb sucking, like a 1.5 when you do your margin call drops or drop rates, 1.5, 2.8, and but we're not really paying attention to market dynamics and different phases in the markets and so forth. We're not paying attention to that. So meaning that now in the phase where we are, because of the downtrend, we should use RoyalQ wisely. This is a quantitative bot. There are people who don't even pay attention to how much quantity of BTC they are trading. They are only addicted to seeing how much profit they have collected. But it doesn't make any sense. I've seen even networkers who make crazy amounts of money. They go and lock that money into properties, building a house in a village, for instance, or in a place that doesn't make sense. Doesn't make business sense and all those kind of stuffs. And then later they look for another platform to continue getting something again to eat. You see, it's like it's like money, it's coming, but it's going out again because of lack of financial education. So that's what it is. So I'm of the opinion that as we make money in the crypto space, let's also transmute that money into changing our environment, our communities where we live in, and let's invest like into farming, into things that are sustainable and they improve our local communities or economies where we are, so that you don't rely on generating profits every day. Binance has blockchain week in Dubai, in Coca-Cola Arena this in this December, for instance, 2025 December, they had it also last year. That is a blockchain. Yeah, that is Binance Blockchain Week. Binance, they are Binance Blockchain Week, BBW. There are networkers in South Africa who are giving they're running this campaign where they want people who who know nothing about trading to pay big money so that they're going to attend that event. I mean, that is high level information that is going to be discussed there. Imagine you want people to pay 70,000 rands, 150,000 rands for a flight ticket to Dubai just for fun. You know, and people will be paying that and they are cashing out on them. These are networkers. They look for opportunities to make money out of people who don't understand what is happening. And there are people who are liquid, yes. They get lured into the blockchain activities, but they don't have they don't trade Bitcoin itself, for instance. They withdraw their monies, they pay into other platforms, third-party platforms, and so forth. People are cashing out on people who are not exposed to information. And that is what it is. RoyalQ, it's a quantitative bot. So even in this, as we go into 2026, 2027, we may actually experience bearish phases. I think they are coming, but I don't see BTC crash to the lower lows that we experienced in 2022, 2023 business patterns. I don't see that coming because we have a very strong support base behind BTC, for instance. So we should now be working on accumulating more BTC, looking at what is going to happen long term. So you are here today. Please understand what RoyalQ is. It's not a pyramid scheme. So don't expect RoyalQ to give you profits every day because that profits are dependent on market dynamics. So if you want to make money every day out of RoyalQ, roll up your sleeves, get busy, work and do the business side of RoyalQ. If you sign up someone today on RoyalQ, you know, you will earn your $30. So you want you want money like oxygen, then recruit as much as you can because you've got nothing else to do anyway. Sign up 5 people every day and then see how much that is going to make for you. You want money, right? Then work for it. It's just as simple as that. Or alternatively, make sure that you do best in your other business endeavors and gradually be depositing some of your earnings into your exchanges accordingly, and then come and trade this Bitcoin with understanding. Accumulate more BTC quantity. And that is what it is. Business partners, there are people who will be here like for 20 years to come, 30 years to come. So we shouldn't be spectators. Let's say maybe 10 years after now, when you look at your main RoyalQ account, you will not even be sharing it because you'll be having massive position quantity. That is amount of BTC that you'll be trading with, and you will not need to collect profits every day. Maybe once a month, that will be enough for you because of you're going to be having prices at which you want to enter. So I am with leader DorisAngel on the issue of education. It's very, very important. RoyalQ, it's not a Ponzi scheme. If someone wants to come into RoyalQ with $100 and make $5 every day, that person doesn't understand numbers. They don't understand value for money. So as a result, they need to be taught. You know, even they don't understand percentage. They don't even understand ROI and so forth. You see, they don't get the implications and so forth. So it's our responsibility as people that bring them on board to educate them. You know, so you come into RoyalQ this year, you want to build a house, you want to buy tombstones, you want to, hey, hello, you want to do crazy things. You know, or you go to Dubai to the Binance Blockchain Week. You know, I mean, what contribution are you going to make there if you can't even manage how to set up trade settings on RoyalQ? What's the point of attending a meeting like that? For information that you can access online and attend the videos, save your money and then accumulate your crypto. So there's a serious issue here with education. Why would you go to Dubai and take such exotic trips when affordability is a serious problem? So I'm for education. I believe in that, business partners. That is the big problem that we have at the moment. It's like we are parasitic. We expect RoyalQ to miraculously give us money, and it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. If you have that mindset of financial breakthrough and you go to church, your pastor will ask you to fast for 7 days. And you realize that actually the problem, it's with your character. It's just as simple as that. Look at how massive and how solid RoyalQ platform is, business partners. You go to different tabs of the application, you can see that professional people are working on this platform. Leader OPM may recall in 2021, some changes that will, or some campaigns that used to be done on RoyalQ used to also be done on Binance. And for whatever reason, we believed that actually RoyalQ was owned by Binance. That is the level of quality, execution, excellence, and all those kind of stuffs that RoyalQ is at. And that's what we used to think before, business partners. And this is what it is. So we have a great product in our hands. Let's just do our best to respect ourselves and work for the future that we want to see. And don't pursue money. Don't pursue money, because you know what? You will become tired and eventually you will be buried broke. You will lose even things that you think you have. So that is just what it is. And thank you so much. Over to you, Leader DorisAngel.
Wow, this is so, 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 so powerful. I don't know if I'm the only one that like had a lot of things. God, oh my God. That is why I always like to mingle around with people like Coach Mokwena. He has too much knowledge and he has said it all. In fact, everything is wrapped in it. I was just rolling on the floor laughing over here. I believe just this summary he has made and he agreeing with what I've said, you've learned a lot. He has opened your eyes to a lot of things. I believe so, right? Thank you so much, my great leader, all the way from South Africa. I'm so proud of you that we still have leaders like you in the community. God bless you. All right, guys. So you have heard it all. Thank God this session is recorded. You can replay it as many times. See, though you are in this meeting, you need to revisit this Zoom again because there are some things that you need to listen. You need to listen to it as many times as you can. Okay, so it can direct you to the right path. All right, we have another question in the chat. Annie is asking, is it Annie? Sorry, Annie says, when when the studies will resume again. So the team building strategy would have it hopefully next week Tuesday, God willing. If we have hosts to help, if I'm not available, we'll try our best to get another host. We really need it because a lot of people that are building, they are losing momentum, and we don't need that. We don't need people to be asking, "Ah, is RoyalQ dead? Are you sure RoyalQ is still there?" People, all these so-called leaders, greedy leaders who left, are painting RoyalQ black outside, saying the business is collapsed, is dead. We have to let people know that no, it's not. Okay. Annie is still asking if possible, you may put me on your Telegram group or WhatsApp group. So, Annie, we have a WhatsApp group. I don't know, how did you get the link to join? Because we have a revolution group which is full of all team members, not from only one network, but all of us. It's a community we've created, a community group, Revolution 1 and 2. You can ask your upline to help you with the link. Because of bad people who try to invade our groups, we don't post the links of the group openly. So kindly contact your upline who shared this link with you for the Revolution group. We also have the One Signal group as well, the One World Signal group, where we receive signals from. So if you are interested, you should also ask. So I think that is all the question. Yeah, for today. Okay, I want to listen to that over and over again. Yes, you can see someone is agreeing to right. Okay, so guys, even me, I also listen to this presentation. That is why we always record them so that you can revisit them. All right, since there are no questions for this morning, I think we should call it a day. I don't know if Brother Emmanuel has something to share with us or Leader OBM. If there is any sharing at your end, kindly unmute yourself now. If not, then we call it a day. You are an incredible, knowledgeable coach, KG. Yes, may God continue to bless. Yes, I tell you, the first day, let me share this. The first day I spoke with this man, okay, that was when in August, when the brouhaha, we were experiencing that, and we organized the Zoom. And when I heard him, I'm like, I have to look for this man's contact because he's full of a lot of wisdom. Like God. I like people that are very smart and intelligent so I can learn from them. And when I got hold of his contact, oh my God. In fact, I had to record our conversation so I can replay it because it's full of too much wisdom, too much knowledge, guys. We are blessed to have leaders like that. I pray and hope he will be God will give him time so that he can impact more knowledge in us during the leadership training. One of these days, I would contact him to find out his schedules. Then we can have him share with us more knowledge during the leadership training and also team building. I think that would be awesome and marvelous. So, yeah. All right, since there are no questions, no contribution, nothing, we call it a day, 11:11. We started 10:11. Okay, someone says, Leader Doris, kindly share the record in the group. Sure, sure. I'll upload it, it's up, then I'll share it, okay? All right, yes, together we make a great team. Good. Thank you so much, Leader Mukwena. All right. So, bye bye. Have a lovely day. And do not forget, closed lips do not get fed. You see how our leader said it? Roll up your sleeves, roll it up, roll it up, and get to action, get to work if you want to receive money every day. Okay, so that is all. Love you all and have a lovely day. Bye bye.